cuenta, no he puesto juego. Ese de cazurro. Hola, Tercerín. No te veía porque estaba a perder un poco. Ahora ya te veo. No, yo pirateado no. A ver, esto, tipos marinas, igual hay piratas.
At the moment of
Por
birth,
tener el micrófono baja.
each of us is as free as a bird, with not a single restraint tying us down. But with age come the varied shackles that bind, clipping away at our wings, feather by feather. In time, we long for a return to the freedom we once knew. But the truth is, we can return to those days whenever we so choose.
A ver dónde naufragamos en este juego. Ya, básicamente la historia de estos juegos se resume en el mismo protagonista naufragando en distintos sitios. O amarrando en distintos sitios, no siempre naufraga. Hola, Cristian.
Brisk ocean breeze, the wide open sea, smells like a new journey on our horizon. I gotta say, I'm glad I took you up on your offer, Adol. Being stranded on Asteria for so long was really getting to me.
Este nunca habla. Bueno, no tiene voz.
I'm glad I asked you to come.
Anda, le han puesto voz.
Same. This has me even more pumped than all the way back when I first left my hometown. It's been a wild ride since then, but that doesn't make me any less grateful to you. I can hardly remember the last time I felt this chipper.
Adol, Dogi. So this is where you two were. My, I never dared dream I'd get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves. What manner of sorcery is this?
Se
I
llama...
guess this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flair here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Celcetan flower.
Celcetan flower? That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border or something.
Indeed it is. I couldn't very well rest on my heels after hearing that's where you two were headed. The prospect of seeing it in its natural habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get-up and go could put even Adol to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, frankly speaking, that scenario is all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Celceta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now, don't you think?
Los Go6. El primero que me compré me gustó. El segundo no me lo acabé. El tercero y el cuarto tampoco me los acabé. Es que es como Zelda, pero más centrado en el combate y a veces exageradamente difícil. si no farmeas. Bueno, es que hubo uno que al principio bien, pero es que luego te perdías con facilidad. Y era un poco rollo, porque habías naufragado en una isla desierta. Aparentemente desierta.
Ah, a passenger. You appear to be a seasoned traveler. So my hunch was correct. This may be no surprise to you then, but we have some extraordinary sights coming.
A ver cuándo empieza el juego
What's
realmente.
that over there?
Mountains? No, wait. I think the...
Attention all I am your captain, Victor LaSalle. Allow me to express my gratitude to you. If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf, famous...
¿A poco se llama Ofelia? El
This
Golfo de
current bout
Ofelia.
of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters.
Esta conversación no me lo puedo
It will be
soltar.
quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Salsetta. So until then,
Algo me dice que no
we
vamos a
invite
llegar.
you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands.
Algo va a pasar que no vamos a llegar a CZ.
Understood. Let's make haste.
My word, what a magnificent sight.
Obelia Gulf, huh? That reminds me, Adol. You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came. Is there any chance this might... Whoa!
Lo
A little
se
close
vio
for
venir.
comfort, don't you? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like that? Hey, Adol.
A que son piratas. Vikingos por lo menos.
Men, prepare to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom.
No me digas más, el Valhalla.
Now, shout forth the name of our god!
It can't be! Pirates!
So he did hire mercenaries.
Shield wall! Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc.
Right.
Oh? You another one of them mercs? Bit on the puny side, ain't? Sure you know which way to hold that?
What a joke! The big lug behind him would be more worth our
What difference does that make? You've
Solo
still
habló una
got a
vez.
blade at the ready either way. Enough chit
Solo hablaron una frase en
Let's
todo
make
juego.
this quick.
A ver, tutorial de combate, no.
No way.
How's that?
No me enseñas a jugar.
How's that?
No way. Damn it all, rotten punk! You're in for...
You bumbling lout! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's alive.
Oh, really? Fine then. I'll take care of him. Done saying your prayers? You're pretty skilled.
Uy, eso es magia.
Oh, here it.
Whole lot of fuss, fool.
Try not to lose that red hair.
Princess. I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a passenger.
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
So those are pirates. This is my first time.
Oh boy. Ugh.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment. This is the last time, I swear. Whatever you do, just let me live.
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
Adiós, cabeza. Entonces, ¿ahora quién pilota? ¿Os está gustando? ¿Os está pareciendo un poco aburrido? Uy, un momentito. Vale. Nórdicos. La moda de los vikingos nunca acaba. Todo el rato que llevo directo. ¿Cuánto hemos jugado? 2 minutos. 1 por combate. Eso mola muchos JRPGs, que empiezan muy lentos. Te tienen que contar un montón de cosas antes de dejarte jugar. Y es que los modernos lo hacen cada vez más. Los antiguos era... tú empieza que ya te iremos contando. Es momento de hacer el título con runas. Bueno, el subtítulo.
Woof! Guess good eats are a given when the stuff you get further inland just doesn't
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamus was cruising through these waters? Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price, but I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those
It leads me to wonder what the story is. To their credit, they did let Adol loose after determining he was merely a passenger.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates and plunder like...
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans used...
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents, and the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with...
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glia fell under Roman Imperial...
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy this. The Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia Gulf for Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule. But they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adol?
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line. He simply reaped what he sowed.
Won't argue with that. Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these waters and demand a toll. Why should any of us have to play along with their made-up...
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to yourself.
Oh, what?
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around.
As would be the case in any town. Though this one does seem to have its fair... It does have its charms, yes. The bevy of islands we saw from the ship, for instance.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths. Our little group's got a special interest.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your expectation. Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill folktales you're after, I have just the...
Really? No.
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea. The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the... Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon it will have their wishes...
Oh-ho! How about it, Adol? This do anything... That's the spirit.
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is all. Heck, back when I was their age,
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems. Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for?
Huh? Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course.
Brings it.
Renee must be proud.
It makes me want to spend 3 days and nights drinking this tavern down to its last, and I do it all with a smile. The more they rake in the cash, the happier Rosal.
How sweet!
I think you've had quite enough. Our apologies for bothering you.
Nah, that's...
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owners. The three of you are going to be lodging with us tonight. If you have any issues during your stay, you mean that story about the throne? You're real? Well, I'd better get back to work.
Such a capable young lady.
By the way, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take. The travel funds we scrounged up were only in...
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic a visit. Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical...
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself would be a welcome. And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits.
No joke? That's great.
Seems we have a few promising...
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done.
Jopetas, 224 slots. Y mira cómo me los pone. Me dejan caminar y otras no.
All right, you. This is where we split up.
Indeed. I may just take a look around town.
Let's aim to meet back up. Adol, I'm guessing you're.
Me. Seek me.
Adol? A voice? I didn't hear it.
There's no shortage of noises out here. Perhaps you mistook one.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the. Catch you both later then.
I've got to say, the quality of these Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level.
Y Spanish. Y Spanish. Y españoles.
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rich Rome and Hispania may be at odds right now, but I believe our transaction today has proved.
To be perfectly honest, our middleman here deserves.
That attire is here.
Well spotted. I am indeed a Norman. However, I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
That's. They say Normans are first-class mariners.
I'm flat.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still able to do business like this. They're the ones who make sure ships from both sides can travel the.
Not having those persnickety Roman officials around to stick their oars in has. I very much.
On a the militia recently informed me that an incident has. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an
Well, it's nothing I'm not aware. Shouldn't be.
Al final no voy a jugar nada, ¿eh?
You there! Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be.
Is everything all right? I did. Sorry for calling to you out of no. We each have a child about the same age as you.
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans think they are? They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel.
Some ships, like the Adamas, will try and make their way through without drop. But when they're found out, they wind up like captainless.
Because ships that do pay the toll get escorted to safety by the Balta Sea Force. In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye. When all is said and done, as long as we live here, those brigands' word is law.
There are far fewer instances of pillaging than before now. So we can only assume. Still, it would be nice if our mayor could put his foot down every once in a while.
I pity the man, having to deal with our complaints and the Sea Force's demand.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took. Anyway, you just be sure to stay out of their life.
Oh, you got a job. Huh? Wait a sec. Don't tell me. You're here to. Never seen you around before. The name's Gren. How about you? Adol, huh? Man, oh man, you've just gotta enlist. We could really. Wait, what's with the?
It did used to be slightly better for what it's worth, but the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia from being overfunded. When the Balta Sea Force says jump, he asks, how high? It's pathetic enough to drive you to tears. Oh man, our commander's not in right now, so it's not like we could have gone over the nitty-gritty, and he should be back tomorrow, though. Call it a hunch, but I've got a feeling you— Calling all youths! A career—
Seek me. This what? Seek me. Right here.
Aquí es la concha que
Find
vimos.
me.
Aquí es la concha marina. Lo es. Se veía de venir. Ah, sí, vivo.
Swordsman, can you bestow you mana? I'm sorry. My name? Who are you?
Hola, nuevo Tracefin.
Adol. Search. I have been.
El teléfono concha.
So the shell spoke to you. As for this mana you mentioned,
Well, of course it is. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't die has me hung up. I talked up a storm with the guys down at the dock.
It may well be that something—
The Balta Sea Force, mana, an undead wolf. Doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne we heard about earlier. You know what that means? Here I always thought it, but whenever you're around, Adol, nothing like finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though.
The first step is to gather information.
I'll put my new job down at the heart.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic has I'll see if I can't find someone in—
Sounds like a plan.
me dejan jugar todo el rato que si esto, que si lo otro.
Well, sorry to disappoint.
Hola, Cersequen. Yo bien, bueno, cansado. Mucho trabajo estos días por... Más que nada, no me gusta dejar las cosas para última hora. Y aun habiendo tiempo, ayer estuve a tope con una cosa y hoy mejorándola. O sea, he estado muy ocupado, pero para no estar agobiado. ¿Y tú qué tal?
There's something I need to double check.
Que por cierto,
You're probably full of questions, but I'm in no mood to explain.
si estás disponible, te requiero para una cosa. Si quieres, si te apetece, claro.
Just think of this as us picking up where we left off
Bueno, ahora los dos podemos hacer magia. Así que vamos a...
So you do know of it. I won't hold back this time. Some speed.
Me da la patada y es ella la que va para atrás.
How'd you get your hand? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. Leela? Never heard. Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless power.
La semana fue dark en general y el viernes... Ah, bueno, no te preocupes. A ver si mañana estás más descansado y si quieres quedar, quedamos. En mi caso también fue una semana larga.
Imbued in a sword, it brings forth victory. Imbued in a vessel, it grants safe passage. Only those chosen by the All-Father Har are able to wield it.
Bueno, esto es básicamente Is con vikingos.
Out of the Sea Force, that list starts and ends with me and my old man. And just why should I tell a louse like you? Blood and thunder. Grieger. You fought one just yesterday, didn't? Put a Grieger down with just any old weapon, and it'll rise back up again and again. Wounds fully healed. Mana is the only thing. Well, aren't we popular?
Pues somos los únicos que podemos luchar contra estos lobos.
What was that just... in hell did you just do to us? It couldn't be. Nothing like this has ever happened with me and my old man. At least now I have a good grasp on what I was sent to investigate. We're finished here. Huh? And why should... I'm a Norman. A pirate. One false move, and you might be my next kill. Can't handle that? Then pack your bags and see yourself out of Obelia Gulf.
Pero si te has cargado al capitán del barco en el que vine.
Son of a...
Ups.
Handcuffs? Made of mana? You! What did you pull this time? Don't exactly see a keyhole anywhere. It's stuck tight! Hey, quit gawking and help! This spells trouble for us in more ways than you can count. Either we get these off, or I'm sending you back with one less hand. Got that? No luck. Might, well, hate to say it, but my old man's probably the only person. Couldn't even begin to get. What a mess. We'll have to stick together for a while. Unless you fancy me lopping you up. Watch it. If anyone should be complaining, my name's Karja. Karja Balta, daughter of Grimson Balta, Jarl of the Balta Seafold.
Depende de lo que quieres contar.
I thought you'd... Well, no time to waste. I'm off to report in at the Balta Seafold. It's over by the harbor, so don't fall... Hey, don't stray too far. Taking enough tumbles for my liking. Wonder if good...
Voy a echar agua rápido. Sí que había una opción para cambiar de personaje. Ah, y hay batallas marinas también en ese juego. Y cooperativo.
Huh? Isn't the command post the other direction? Your wayfinding's a little off there.
Bueno, pues este juego me están diciendo a dónde ir. Que en otros sís me pierdo. Una cuenta, una lástima que no lo traduzcan en castellano. Cero Seiken, te voy a contar una cosa. Han traducido un juego de la saga, porque salió en Switch y meses después, pues una traducción en Steam, que es el Is 0. Tengo tanto represalia pendiente de jugar que me tengo que... A ver, te puedo recomendar jugar al Icero. Seguramente lo puedes pillar en una oferta. Y ese sí lo tradujeron al castellano. Muchos años después de salir en Steam, pero lo tradujeron. Y ese, pues viene a ser, se parece mucho a los Diablo. De hecho, yo creo que si lo coge Kendapa, se envicia.
Hey,
Que sé que es muy fan de los Diablo.
Who's your plus?
Is Ganarin?
Yeah, I'll go.
Not every day you see the princess bringing someone. You her little boy toy now, or what? Wait, for real? Didn't realize. Actually, now that I think about it, wasn't that swordsman she threw down with?
Hey, what are you whispering to him about?
Tomándole el pelo a este.
I swear.
What seems to be the trouble, Princess?
Ganar, how many times do I have to tell you to quit calling me that?
Es el Is Origins. Es como suelen llamar las precuelas 0. Pues sí, el Is Origins.
Oh?
He's the swordsman Grimson.
A request from... Ah, now I remember. He was a... I see. So we have here not only a mana wielder, but a pair of mist. What's more, the latter has rendered you unable to separate from...
That better not be a smirk
Not at all. This isn't humorous in the least. It is, however, exceptionally unusual. Only the Jarl can make the fight. Unfortunately, he is currently out at sea on an expedition. We do not expect...
Tomorrow? And just what am I supposed to do?
With all due respect, Princess, I must ask that you spend the remainder of your day...
What?
It wouldn't do to have a non-shield brother accompanying us, for one thing. This may even be to your benefit from a certain... What better chance to familiarize yourself with how those under our rule... I believe you're at an age now where such matters ought to be considered. Not to mention, it is possible for this turn of events to be gross...
In what...
There are those who would be only too pleased to regard this as a scandalous affair on... We have no need to voluntarily provide them with issues to raise it.
All right already!
Adol, was it? My apologies. I am Gunnar. Warch... I'm recalling you correctly, then. Your battles aboard the Adamas were... No doubt you have many thoughts on the subject, but collaboration is a must if you want it. We Normans have our ways, some of which may run Nevertheless, I would ask that you work in concert with her and us until we manage to... Good. I appreciate... I will notify you as soon as the Jarl returns, Until then, travel with Adol and...
Don't you have that backwards, Gunnar? Why are you so
That you feel the need to ask is all the more reason to make... The boy is, if nothing else, accustomed to travel. I expect he... I had best return to my duties. Take care. I leave the rest to you.
Y ahora otra cinemática, ya veréis. ¿Veis? No he jugado nada. Bueno, 3 minutos. Para que no llame la atención. Es que esto parece más un aviso al 9 que otra cosa.
So, this is the Azra. Some of our crew's been treated here. They do a good job.
Who is it? I'll be there in just a... Oh, Dr. Flair. Sorry again for putting you up to that house call.
Now, don't get... Actually, I stopped by to ask a rather...
A ver, estoy leyendo rápido lo que
What
pone.
is it? Would it happen to have anything to do with the local...
Yes, she is the crux of the matter, in fact.
Well, I can certainly see why that'd be a problem. It just so happens that we've been collecting used clothing as part of our volunteer. There might be something in there that'll...
No, it's just... You don't seem to be all that afraid.
Our clinic has a policy of helping all those who are sick, injured, or otherwise in need. That goes for everyone, be they a Roman, Spaniard, or Norman.
Sí, hay españoles.
And besides, in your case, I would be more than happy to give me just a moment. There we are.
A ver cómo lo viste.
Already.
I still don't see the problem with what I'm in now.
This goes on the outside. You just put it...
Hold it! I am a Norman warrior. How am I meant to keep an even keel in that flimsy getup?
Patience now. Mirabelle can handle this just fine. Let's wait and...
You may be right that these clothes aren't as sturdy and... But, odd as it sounds, the right apparel at the right time and place can hold more power than you... Much like your mana.
Huh?
Clothing that suits the occasion can do wonders for your courage and For example, donning this nurse uniform fills me with pride and peace of mind. The outfit you're currently in has a similar effect on you. You've been told to spend the entirety of today here in Carn. I'm positive the memories these garments hold will give you the strength to do just that. What one wears during life's biggest moments.
So that's how you people see it. Fine then. One change of clothes won't... Your words won me over. Even if that bit about...
I knew you'd come around.
See? Frankly, she may be a great deal more affable than we or the... As for Mirabelle, I hear she...
Dun, da, da, da. The time has
Algo
come.
vestido.
From fearsome pirate princess to cute as a button, I present to you, Karja!
You call this cute? Drafty, more like. Huh? Oh, right. Apparently... Actually, now that I'm wearing it, this is a lot more mobility than I thought it would.
Consider me astounded. You're a miracle worker, Mirabelle.
Not even I thought it would go.
On that note, it's nearly time for you two to meet with the militia, isn't it? You should probably be...
Notice... No. A ver. Ah, pues aquí. ¿Para qué me das esa opción si no se pueden cambiar? Si no tengo nada que ponerles. Y sí, quería ponerle el traje que llevaba antes.
The sea breeze feels better than ever. Wonder if that's thanks to this getup. Still needs some breaking in. It's not half bad. Don't think that means I'm giddy about it, though. If I catch you leering...
And you're absolutely sure they were dead?
No doubt about it, sir. It all happened so quickly.
Adol! You showed up! Wait, who's the... Oh yeah? Does that mean she's gonna be joining...
Huh? Why would I...
So, no. Anyway, thanks for making the trip over and all, but we're actually pretty swamped. Yeah, Some pedestrians were attacked by a pack of wolves on the highway outside. Our guys from the militia, but the minute they took their eyes off the body...
Maybe a bear came by and snatched up its next few meals?
Whisking that many dead wolves away in the few moments no one was looking? The most likely answer is that they were never actually finished.
Vale, son los lobos que solo nosotros podemos acabar con ellos.
Man.
So it's possible these wolves escaped with their injuries and are still lurking along the road. Yet despite that, the blockade was lifted, allowing several civilians. Do I have that correct,
no habéis
Commander
ido
Gulliver?
atrás a coger flores.
That's about the long. But no matter how you spin it, there's just too much about this case.
That's unusually glib. I understand the desire to stick up for your men. But remember whose shoulder. Now get moving.
Hey! I've just about Commander Gulliver and the rest of the militia made every effort to kill them, but there's only so much we can do when we're constantly on. The whole squad's exhausted. Each of us and it's all because you caved into the Normans and slashed our budget.
That's enough, Gren.
But, Commander!
The mayor's right. Keeping the people safe is what matters. We're in a race against time. I'm going to need every able-bodied member on.
Yes, sir!
My men and I will move out straight away, Mayor Clement. We'll report back as soon.
See that you...
All right! Let's get the...
Sorry, Adol. Duty's calling. If you're still interested in signing up, drop by again after things cool down. Will do.
Habrá que rescatarla.
Huh? I'll admit this incident has me curious, but... Don't tell me you're bent on helping. Have it your way. So the militia headed for the Hagen Highway, huh? We can get there by circling back past the clinic. You want to follow him? Then hurry it up.
A ver si empieza lo bueno. Sí. Llevo 53 minutos y apenas he hecho 3 combates que han durado menos de un minuto cada uno.
Let's catch our breath.
Nice work,
Not
Adol.
done yet! Gotcha! How's that? Storm up!
Y si quiero cambiar el personaje, ¿cómo lo hago?
Gotcha! That's it! Form up!
I don't believe it. Every time we knock one down,
Commander! Couldn't tell you, but I've got a pretty good idea of why all that carrion went missing now.
Damn it! Adol?
No! You need to fall back! These things can't be...
No way!
What in the world? Mana, you say? I did hear that a handful of Normans had mysterious powers at their...
And you're saying that seashell there gave you the ability to...
That's ridiculous! You can't expect us to act...
And knee slide! God Almighty, Leela Almighty, Adol Almighty! I beseech thee, grant me thy strength!
No.
Oh, crap.
No
No,
funciona.
Not a speck of shame in this.
Well, Commander, now that we know the whole story, let's ask Adol and his lady friend to save the townsfolk.
What?
Come off it, Gren. These two aren't part of the militia. Heck,
The mayor chewed us out enough when you first joined up. Imagine how...
Well, I'm not hearing any other bright ideas. You already know we can't take down those, and there's more where they came from. What about all the people still...
What?
Besides, Commander, Adol here's the guy I told you about yesterday. The one who wanted to sign up with...
Is... Yeah... It's... Adol and Car... Hate to put you out, but we're gonna need you to rescue the towns...
Far above. If you're that set on this, then let's make it quick.
Oh, right. Let me know if you run out, and I'll top you off. Try not... We'll come back you up once we're finished tending to the best of luck to you.
Uy, vaya jabalí.
Go time, Karja!
Found some already.
something's there.
What's the big idea? Look, don't you have any idea how vital today's...
You do realize that they don't understand human speech. Anyway, I'm more worried about whether the others managed to get a... I can't put my finger on it, but something about these...
Hard to imagine feeling good about anyone, man or beast, who gets in the way of our business is evil. Once the militia gets here, I'll have...
Who are you?
Oh, folks from the militia. But they don't... Whoa!
Bueno, la música de los
think those wolves were out of the ordinary.
So
priority?
Shoot. How would you two like a job escorting us to our... I'm Romes of Carpent Trading.
Romes Carpent. You're that big money
Well, what do you say? I can pay double the militia's rates if you get me... Oh, for Cruz! You're about their age, give or take. Talk some...
No can do, because those wolves just now weren't the last of them. What about everybody who ran off? Are you really so short-sighted that you'll throw away? Credibility is the most important commodity a merchant can have. It was you who taught me that.
Oh, way to go.
Well, that settles that. We'll make the Much appreciated.
Go time, Karja!
Adol, over there!
This could be trouble. Well, just kidding. Don't worry, I'm not run as soon as I give you the signal.
Wait!
Huh?
Who are you guys? Let us take care of this.
How's that? Wow, the name's Rafe. I've heard those things were unkillable. Was it that weird? Actually, it was the perfect time to be reckless. Not to say I had a death wish or anything. I just don't want to be the kind of human garbage who'd leave a child in danger.
As if I asked for your help.
So, what are you doing out here?
I just came out to pick some wild plants.
The kid lives on his own. Apparently, he does this every so often to earn some extra money for food. He's not short on guts, at least.
I'm sure Rosa or the priest would have been happy to help if he—
Oh, stuff it. I can't stand anybody from town. And that includes— You're the one who went on about there being a lot of beasts around these days, before inviting yourself along.
And thanks to that, you didn't walk straight into their stomachs. Would it kill you to be a little less prickly with— I mean, you get along just fine with that—
Not really. I do wonder if Sasha's alright.
Good call. Better than waiting for more wolves to gather.
You don't have to tell... I wonder if they...
Go time, Karja!
How's that? Another one. Down that way.
You impertinent brutes! Don't you come any close. Do you even realize? This can't be the end. Is there no one?
Quit screaming and hollering before you rile them up even more.
My pleas are
Gotcha! How's that? There!
How sluggish can you be? You should have sprung to my aid the moment you...
Excuse me? You got some nerve taking an... You're real gussied up. Doesn't seem like you're from around these...
That's... What?
Who's arguing?
I'm just snob. No, I must contain myself. My name is Millette. I am... Forgive my lapse in manners. As it happens, I have a request to make. You see, I am rather eager to continue, but those peculiar wolves litter the path ahead. Might I request that you dispatch them and ensure my safe passage?
Hang on. You're not about to tell us there's even more people farther up the road.
Not at all.
Aye. You're better off calling it... Take the path we came here on. The local militia...
Very well.
La que nos quedaba.
That's... I think it came from...
Uy, mazmorreo.
If so, that's Pharos Lighthouse. I think the man who tends the place is living there with his kid.
How's that? Form up! How's that? How's that? Form up!
Get away from the blast!
Stay back. This won't take us long.
Y fuera.
Thank you for coming to... Aren't you that same lad from... Oh, never mind that. I could really... I should say so. Not only is my daughter still inside, but Rosalind too. She had...
Rosalind? That the girl?
Please, save...
We'll make our way in, but whether they die or survive is up to them. Living is a choice, one those two have to make on their own. How? All I did was state the obvious. Enough talk. We probably...
Lo obvio es verdad. Entonces mazmorreo. Ah, mira bien. Vale, se ataca más lento.
Not here. Gotta be strong to survive. Switch!
Switch!
Woohoo! Now this I like.
Switch!
Let's keep up the pace.
How's that?
Its defenses look pretty sturdy. Let me take a crack at it first.
How's that?
What? What?
Corcho que nos ha tirado.
Gotcha! Go time! Stronger the better. Here
time, Karja! Here goes! Here goes! Go time, Karja!
Something's there.
There they are. Can we even make it in time?
Aguardar partida. Que viene.
Should be a good spot to rest.
Everything's going to be fine. Someone will be here to rescue us. Take this! Don't come any closer, you bully! Leave Rosalind alone and pick on someone your own. Sash! Adol? Right, who are you?
Name's Karja. You did good, kid. Now stay back and watch us finish the job.
Okay.
Gotta tough it out. Still got some fight in you, right?
Thanks! Shatter! To bits! Switch! Trouble! Trouble! How's this?
Wow. What in the world? Happy.
Hey!
Daddy!
Sash! Think you're not hurt, are you?
Oh, Daddy! I was... Oh, sad.
We saw how you tackled that thing. You two were awesome with a... Right, Commander? I told you!
That he does. Even without that strange power, his swordsmanship goes... He and the young lady here were so in sync, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me.
It's because of you both that Rosalind and my little girl came out on... I can't possibly...
The other travelers who were along the highway are fine as well, save for a few... Adol, Karja.
Kren.
Rosa,
It's a good thing you're okay, though. I don't think your folks could take it as something. Oh, right. Me and Rosa here have been friends since we were little, so I owe you for saving her too.
Adol, just what?
That's something we're still trying to get at. But let's hold off on it until we get back to... Might be a good idea to fill the mayor in on the situation.
Un poco rollo todo esto.
What a long day. Can't wait to chow down back at the inn. Wait, do they even have any empty rooms? Then again, these cuffs will probably... We can worry about that later. Let's focus on getting some grub for now.
será el padre?
Heyo, short time no see.
No,
Almost too short.
Oh, this, I know it's a little but after talking stuff out, we decided to throw you to
a welcome party.
Don't mind him, Car. Really, it's more that we want to repay you. All of us are around the same age, so we hope
I'll just come out and say it. Longs?
Oh, for the love of... Fine, I'll...
That settles that.
Didn't this area used to be a shipyard?
Huh. I'm surprised you know.
Lysandra.
They say she's due to be scrapped, but she's been sitting here as long as I can remember.
Right this way, you two.
Ah, ¿qué nos vamos a hacer con el barco?
Let's solve it.
I'm glad you... Welcome to the secret headquarters of the Karnak Free Youth.
Ugh. Are you really still set on that whole youth?
You never change, Gren. By which I mean never learn.
Oh, yeah? You wanna...
Now, break it up, boys.
Esto es tan anime y tan tópico.
Actually, now that I get a good look,
Que me aburre.
this room's...
De tanto verlo, es que siempre lo mismo.
I'll say, all of us were born and raised here. This place has been our usual gathering spot.
I'm a bit older than the others, though, so it's been some time since my last...
So, yeah. We still get together here every...
The two of you wound up our main topic of discussion today after everything.
No sooner did we consider inviting you over than Gren the goofball here bolted up. Sorry for letting him off his leash. I'll bet he's pestered you have to...
Keep calling me a goofball, and I might actually go brain dead. Then...
No worries there. Your brain's been fried since the minute you came out the womb.
We really are sorry. Still, there are a lot of things I'd like to ask you. We may be in the same age group, but there's a certain aura of mystique.
I couldn't agree more. Would you mind going into detail about that
I get the sense everyone here is trying to make you feel well. You're not obliged to humor us, of course. Though I suppose you would...
As far as I'm concerned, the less they know, the better. I don't mind, though, as long as you cover for me halfway decently.
Well, no need to be shy.
You travel around in... Get out of here! That's flippin' awesome!
Now I can see why you were so excited about the story of the...
And everything you know about sword fighting is self-taught? Man!
And at only 17, too. That makes you the same age as Rafe.
¿Cuántos juegos llevas teniendo 17 años, Adol? Que pareces a Sketchum que no envejece.
Cruz and I are 16, just 1 year younger.
And Gren here finally got his dream job with the militia after turning 18, right?
Technically, he's still in training on account of all the trouble he stirs up.
That sounds about right.
Ah, cram it. I forget, though.
I'm sorry. What?
Might want to walk it back. Or your next trip to the clinic might land you in the
Point taken.
That reminds me, Rafe. How's working away from... You got a live-in position at the mines in the country.
Yeah, I've gotten used to it. More. Plus, the pay's decent enough. Anything to help my mom.
Rafe.
Bet you don't get much free time either, Cruz. Now that you're helping the family business. Guessing you gave up your goal of being a
I may as well. That's just the way it goes. It was only ever a childhood fantasy. How are things in the militia, Gren? Commander?
It's fulfilling work, sure. But the commander's got less, and by now, are rock bottom.
Can't do much about that, except...
All that extra money from downsizing the militia staff and budget goes toward... It was the mayor who made the choice to take that...
Hey, Gren, was it? Am I connecting the dots right about your dad here?
Whoops. Did I... Sucks to say, but yeah. The guy you talked to at the clinic, Mayor Clement, I'm his son.
Vamos, que sí dijo el alcalde.
It's ironic. I joined the militia as a way to stand on my own 2 feet, and my dad still finds a way to give me grief.
grief is kind of a strong word there, bud. Sorry. I should know.
All right, you three. You're starting to talk like our regulars over at the tavern.
Ooh, that bad.
We did sound about 3 times older, just.
So, how'd you find yourself in these parts, Adol?
Up north?
Whoa now. You're not about to tell us you're actually a Nord?
He wouldn't have come on foot if that were the case.
I was told you met Dogi and Dr. Flair.
Yeah? So how does Cart...
Me? Well, I am a Norman. Hell.
¿No querías guardártelo para ti, niña?
Well, I think the Norman people come in all different strokes.
That's true. Just besides, Karja had a hand in saving us, so...
Hold that thought.
What's got you worked up all of a sudden?
I hear shouting. And that...
Who could that be?
Gren! Gren! Are you in there?
Pops?
Keep the door shut and listen to me. Under no circumstances are any of you to leave that room.
What? What? Crap. It won't... Pops?
Sounds like screaming.
Ups. Ah, que montamos en el barco.
Shit! Hey!
Waiting around in here won't do us any good. We gotta see what happened for ourselves.
Mierda. ¿Por qué no oigo de un oído? Es que me incomoda cuando los auriculares deja uno de funcionar.
Switch.
No pasa nada.
But what?
Shit!
Gren, wait!
Ah, dumb. Got it. Just make sure you bring our moron back in one piece, all right?
Helpless to the end, that one. There's no telling who we're up against, Adol. But chances are this is a raid. Let's go check on the command post. Rieger? Now of all times? Out of my way!
Here goes! Let's go! How's that?
Stronger the better. How's that?
Here too? Gunnar should have left by now. There's not a... We heard him screaming earlier, so there are Grieger all over too. This is starting to feel less... Doesn't seem like Ren's in the area either. Ren! Where are you? Answer me! Skater, what happened to everyone? How's this?
Crap! Not these!
Sorry.
Oh? What?
Huh?
A woman?
Fall back! It isn't...
You found some stragglers, did you? A shame they aren't quite what we're looking for.
What?
They may have fallen short of the mark, but that doesn't mean they can't be put to good use. I do so despise pointless waste after...
The hell are you...
You there, redhead. Unlike the other inhabitants, still, a miss is a miss. You'll simply have to serve me in other... Oh?
Uy.
There's something off about you.
It healed!
¿Cuándo recogió el hacha?
A Grieger. No way to know if they're behind it all, but they damn sure played a part.
Well, perhaps a little roughing up is in order.
Here they come!
What say I teach you some business?
Away with you!
That's quite enough of that.
Away with you! How's this?
Mucha aguanta.
This witch.
You two sure you've got this? If only I hadn't run off all half-cocked.
What's this? My wounds aren't healing? Don't tell me you two are the ones he was talking about.
There. Another scar for the road.
This can't be. You lowly human filth. I, Yer the Dorson, am not your canvas. Never have I been so vexed! Wretched girl, don't think yourself more than a blustering mongrel! Come, my minions!
What the hell are these guys?
Grieger! All of them!
Shred her face into a miserable pile of flesh! That wench will know humiliation!
We're on our last legs. Adol!
Ahora ocurrirá cosa mágica. ¿Veis? Todo tópicos. Y se convierte en Super Saiyan. O algo parecido.
How's that? Gotcha! How's that?
Anda.
Here goes! Gotcha! Yeah! Gotcha! Gotcha! How's that?
Si cojo un cofre en sueños, ¿me quedo sucedido? Parece una espada, pero no puedo cogerla. No sé cómo extensa será la demo. Y si tendrá las patas marinas.
How's that? Not done yet!
Por cierto, skills. A ver, ya aprendí otro. Ah, ¿no? Ah, vale, tengo que masterizar el otro al 100%.
Let's catch our breath.
Friends, you're the...
Nanda.
It isn't oft I get visitors on... Or perhaps I should say that those who come to visit are never quite aware. I see. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Adol. Welcome to Viewpoint Isle, the site of my solitary existence for forever and a day now. Well, I reckon that I've been waiting for something. What exactly, however, I have forgotten over time. Even my own name has it. But be that as it may, all I can do now is remain patient. You, on the other hand, appear to have elsewhere to return. I wish you all the best.
Vale, esto que ha añadido.
Adol! This is no time to be spacing out!
You okay?
Slay them at once.
What was that power? Forget it. This is our chance to break through their ranks. Move out!
Right!
No pity, no mercy, no forgiveness. They think this is over. Evie, to me!
Vaya.
I don't care how many limbs you have to tear off. Seize those gutter snipes and drag them back before my feet!
Let's hide out at the old shipyard for... We can flee town from there.
Yeah, Rosa and them are waiting on it. Holy... What's with that walking mountain?
Another Greeker?
Adol! There's a shortcut to the shipyard over this way!
Adol! Gren, hurry!
Ahora esto se ha convertido en un Sonic Adventure.
The road's blocked!
Let's break through!
The hell's that musclehead's problem?
Either keep running or die wondering!
Now it's barrels?
Originales.
This way! The bridge!
Motor string across! Here goes!
He caught up to us!
We'll have to fight our way past! Look strong! How's that? Shatter! To big! How's that? How's that? How's that? They got what's coming to them! Shatter! To big!
Hombre, no fastidies esto. Esto es Sonic Adventure 100%.
They'll slide to the bottom!
A fallen tree?
Grapple over it!
Stop!
They're already here? Then where did everyone else go?
Shh!
Hey, anything turn up? Nah, not a soul.
Am I crazy? Or are those things...
These humanoid Grieger might be a nastier threat than we
Those brats from earlier must have been the only ones hiding out that... Oh yeah? And where are they now? I brought them along with. All humans are to be presented to late...
They were captured? You're telling me to just leave our friends behind? Screw that! I'll save them alone if I have to!
Buen puñetazo.
What can you possibly do?
Son of fuck!
Adding fuel to the
Es que a ver,
fire
era
will just
cansino.
make everyone burn. We're out of escape routes. Don't have the strength left to trade blows with that lunk. So I'll hack off my hand and act as a decoy. That way, only one of us has to go down. You proposing we get out on that ship? It's practically falling apart. Well, we got nothing to lose trying. All right, we're shoving off.
Es que se veía de venir.
We made it to open waters. Let's try and meet up with the Balta Sea Force for now. How? The Normans are a seafaring people. You'd have a harder time finding a warrior who doesn't know his way around a helm. Would feel more at ease if the lighthouse beacon were on. But we should be able to make do by star. I'm still in rough shape. Come here. I'll teach you the basics of handling a ship. A short break will do me some good anyway. Mind taking the wheel for me?
Pues ahora vamos en barco.
They're not coming after us. We were right to escape by boat. Set our heading west-southwest. First step is to meet up with the Balta Sea Force. How about that? You're a regular coxswain already. Guess I can leave things be a while without you running us aground. I should have some of my strength back after resting up a bit. The helm's all yours in the meantime. I'd place us around halfway between Karnak and Balta Island right now. Seems you're starting to get a feel for steering. About those humanoid Grieger, by the way. I'd never even known they existed. Your guess is as good as mine. The bestial kind's been showing up here and there in Obelia Gulf for a long time now. Me and Grimson, my old man, have been wiping him out with no one else the wise. I did what I was ordered. End of story. I think Grimson's been making some kind of investigation into the Grieger too, but he still won't tell me a damn thing, other than that I should look into him myself if I'm so curious, or that carving one's path through the waters is the Norman way of life. Haven't heard so much as a scrap about it. Apparently, I started being able to use mana at around 10 years old. Ever since, I've been tasked with culling the Grieger herd without ever knowing why. I always assumed an explanation would follow once I became a full-fledged warrior. So, with that as my guiding thought, I worked as hard as I could, and... In what way are we What? And now you're just playing me for a sap. How could anybody be oblivious to the whole damn... Wait, is that what ends up happening when you're born and raised in the mountains? So, there's folks out there who know nothing about the ocean. And I knew nothing of them. That right. So the reason you set off was to learn more about the ocean. I wonder, is there more I'd like to find out too? About myself? Huh? Not sure. Something about you just raises my head. Why did it take me this long to... Something the matter? Those ships.
Batalla marina. ¿De dónde saco el catalejo? Anda.
It's the Grieger. No two ways about it. Not just one either. It's a whole miniature armada. You've got us in firing range. We're too short on manpower to fight our way out. One extra pair of hands on deck would at least give us a chance.
Look no further then. You mean about Karja? I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, so my head's kind of a mess right now. Let's just focus on what's in front of us. I don't want to go making another bonehead mistake.
What can you do?
I took artillery training as part of my drills in the militia.
Cannon duty it is.
Sure thing. I'll give it my best shot.
All right, Adol. Prepare for naval combat.
¿Quién deja un barco abandonado con cañones y munición?
Chew on this!
How'd you like this?
Un barco menos.
Chew on this!
How'd you like this?
Chew on this! Eat it, you bill-sucking wretches! Reinforcements?
Shit! There's no end to them!
They're out to ram us!
Who the heck?
It's them!
Los vikingos. Con cañones.
Right then. Full speed ahead.
Send a message to all vessels. Maintain spindle formation and crowd sails. From there, proceed as planned.
Aye, sir. Balta Sea Force, close in and prepare to board. For har! For har!
Pero no pueden matar a los monstruos. Bueno, tiros al agua así.
Whoa. Talk about swashbuckling. There's not a trace of fear on any of them.
Aye. We wouldn't have the right to call ourselves Normans otherwise.
Still, they're against the undead. It's a losing battle.
Not for him.
Claro, si es el padre puede usar maná. No me digas que fue.
Moment of truth. Let's get this over with.
Fight well, Jarl Grimson.
I won't be long. A pleasant evening to ya. Too bad. It's the last you'll ever get.
Joder, se ha cargado el barco.
How did one guy do all that by himself?
Wait, is he who I think he is?
Grimson Balta. My old man, and the Jarl of the Balta Sea Force. Not just mana. He also triggered what we call a berserker state.
What now?
On top of wielding mana, he can go berserk whenever he pleases. It's a form of combat that only develops in a select few, turning their heightened emotions into raw power. The user gains monumental strength at the cost of their senses, causing them to fight till their stamina runs dry. But from what I'm told, Grimson's got the power to bend it to his will.
Excellently done, my Jarl. The enemy force is on a reciprocal course. In retreat, most likely. Shall we?
Pass. Those whoresons are like a lizard's tail, where they always come back. I ain't letting you put my nose to the grindstone, all whip.
Be that as it may, do you suppose they were intending to turn Karnak into their stronghold?
Far from it. They were only there to mount a search. Still, to think those Grieger would cobble together a whole damn fleet of their own. Guess that means the time's finally arrived.
Hey, that ship's closing in on...
The Norgist, flagship of the Balta Sea Force.
Princess, I am relieved to see you unharmed.
Same to you, Gunnar.
Not once did I expect such an ordeal to befall Karnak. You would have avoided it entirely had I not insisted you remain there. My deepest...
It's fine.
We'll be sending a scouting party to the town, though you must be exhausted. We would have you recount the events to us later.
Got it.
Hoy there, Karja. Really went through the grinder today, huh?
Grimson.
What's with the getup? You suddenly develop an eye for fashion?
Bite your tongue!
I suppose that's neither here nor there. Not with everything going to hell in a handbasket. That boy over there, the mana user? Likewise. I've heard bits and pieces about what you've been through. Probably has your mind swimming in questions. I've only got one thing to say. You, lad, are gonna be helping us out. Can't have enough mana wielders in these trying times, am I right?
Crimson.
Hey! Hold on a second! Those goons kidnapped the entire population of Karnak.
They what?
We didn't realize it had come to that point.
Protecting the town was part of the deal my pops made with you, wasn't it? So go save them. If you don't, who will?
Oh yeah, you're Clement's boy, ain't ya? Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We're lawless brigands.
Se acabó el capítulo. Ah, que sigue. Pues esta demo que es medio juego.
Hey, it's in sight. The headquarters of the Balta Sea Force. And our home.
Whoa.
Un pueblo vikingo.
Sure is. I hear that Cruz has come here a couple of times for his dad's trade. Man.
I don't have a clue, but based on what Grimson said, you might be the one holding the key to all of this.
Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We honor our contracts, but we do it our way. You there, Rhett, where'd you say you came from? Heard an interesting rumor the day before yesterday up in Promalock. Seems some kid who was working in the port was able to get rid of the storm wall.
Got rid of it? The whole... No way!
And they say not too long after, that very same kid just decided to stroll on down our way. Ah, would you look at that bright red mane? Way I hear it, hair that color you only find in the northern European mountains. Gunnar, what do you make of this?
Surely it can't. Then again, given what happened back in
Things are starting to get real interesting. It's clear to me that you're a pluckier lad than you look. For now, I don't care whether the rumors about you are true or not. You keep to our stern till we're back at the island. And you're staying here with him, Karja.
Shouldn't we take him into custody?
He ain't going anywhere, right?
Kept at arm's length, huh? Nothing. Anyway, we're about to enter port.
Are those stakes coming out of the ocean?
They're barricades to keep attacking enemy ships away. There are a lot of watchfires burning tonight. We've got more lookout station than usual. More importantly, you two, get ready to...
identify yourselves!
And what's with the beat-up old boat? You prisoners of war or...
It's me, Karja. Grimson's.
Karja. Why are you dressed like that? And why'd you sail in on this...
A lot happened in Karnak, and these two are with me. I need to report in about him ASAP.
One of them is Mayor Clement's son. I'll...
War Chief Gunnar! Welcome back!
Are those Grimson's orders?
Yes. Our contract states that in the event of an emergency, we are to protect the mayor's family. Gren, was it? Would you come with me?
Like I've even got a choice.
This is for your own safety. Adol, as for where you'll stay at...
Miss Karja! Hey, Easer. Came to welcome me back?
It seems everyone's gotten
Yes. I'm glad you're all safe. You must be Adol. My name is Isa. You'll be staying at the Bolter family lodge this evening. Please allow me to escort...
It seems I can leave the rest to you. With that, Princess, I take my... The Jarl will explain what comes next.
Got it.
Now then, follow me.
Well, Adol, be seeing you.
Shall we be on our way as well, Miss Karja?
Yeah, let's go.
Are you hurt, Miss Karja? Or perhaps you feel unwell from inhaling too much smoke?
I'm fine.
Y más cinemáticas.
Beyond those walls is the residential area. The mayor's son will be spending the night there.
The guy looked dead on his feet. But I guess...
Como los palacios y posas en Skyrim.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Oops.
Ow! Hurry up and get over here, damn it! Now, listen up! Nothing pisses me off more than something coming between me and a good night's sleep. Don't care. Just sleep over there. We have to bunk together like sardines during most sea voyages anyway. You're the type who can bed down wherever, right?
Joder, es que rápido se durmió.
Sleep. You talking about this room? Or card? As far as this one goes, I doubt the owner will be all that upset with you. She's been dead a long time anyway, so... More importantly, let's eat breakfast. After that, we'll conduct a thing. I want you there for...
Las dos cosas básicamente decir lo mismo.
I wonder, is there more I'd like to find out too? About myself?
El juego ha dejado de estar doblado a ser todo texto. ¿Por qué unas partes van dobladas y otras no? De hecho, estas son más importantes que las del principio.
I'm Philia of the Balta Sea Force. Nice to meet you, Adol. So, despite the big fancy name, the Rite of Brotherhood is actually pretty First, we take a boat to Lecto Island. There, you and the princess...
I've gotta go too?
Well, of course you do, princess. This whole thing is about you two becoming partners. The rite is performed in pairs by tradition. Even if that weren't the case, those cuffs of yours would drag you along anyway. Once ashore, head to the deepest reaches of the island. Then wear the bangle and touch the stone monument. Whatever happens after that, you report to me and...
Huh?
Yep. Aside from the wild beasts and other dangers that populate Lecto Island, you'll also need to get a boat and make all the preparations.
I see. So this is just like when we go out on a...
That's right. Any necessities you've got to provide for yourself. So whether it's a boat, equipment, or supplies, you'll have to buy or borrow anything you need.
No way we could afford to buy our own boat. But we've got the Sandras, so they're...
True. That said, it's pretty decrepit. And by the looks of it, you may want to get your sword and gear up to snuff.
You're not wrong, but we're not exactly rolling in money.
That's how everyone starts out. Why not talk to people? Those who see promise in you will be sure to help you out. Building trust is the core of this rite, not just between you two.
Makes sense.
And that should do it for the explanation. Once you've got everything in order... Of course. I'm... all right.
Pues la demo continúa.
Let's go around the settlement and see if we can find people. We should start with those who are at the thing, since they already know what's going on. After them, it'd be good to check in with the blacksmith and the ship.
¿Con casco o sin casco? Es que queda muy bien. Lo voy a ir dejando aquí. La verdad es que me ha gustado bastante. Pero ya es muy tarde. Mañana más.